Friday, everybody. This is Literary Lego and Summer Reading 2020, Imagine Your Story at the Newberg Public Library. My name is Amanda, and this summer we are celebrating folk tales, fairy tales, and mythology. You can simply build what you like during a tale that I tell each Friday, or you can build something to go along with the story. If you don't have Lego, draw a picture. Each week we will feature pics of your creations on our website showcase and on our social media pages. Submissions will be entered into a drawing for a $15 gift card to Newberg's game store, now called Game On, Play On. One winner will be announced at the end of each month. Send a picture of your build to amanda.lamb@newbergoregon.gov or send it to the inbox on our social media pages. This week's story is about a giant from the Philippines and some clever creatures. See if you can find the Philippines on a map. Are you ready? Our story today is from the Philippines, called Odon the Giant. Once there lived a giant by the name of Odon, who went about crushing and stomping anyone who was smaller than he was, and there was nothing anyone could do to stop him. Finally, a little peacock bird came up with a plan. He announced that with 4 of the smallest creatures to help him, he could defeat Odon the Giant. The peacock bird asked a mosquito, a bedbug, a crab, and an eel to go with him to the giant's house, and they agreed. The 5 companions set forth in a coconut shell, and together they paddled upriver to the place where Odon lived. All day they traveled. They arrived at the giant's house at sunset. Just as the peacock bird had expected, Odon was not at home. He was still out stomping and crushing. And so the peacock bird, the mosquito, the bedbug, the crab, and the eel quickly went up the bamboo ladder and into Odon's house. Once they were inside, they followed the peacock bird's plan. The bedbug got into the giant's bed. The mosquito rested quietly on the back of the giant's rocking chair. The crab jumped into the wash basin. The eel curled up next to the doorway, and the peacock bird nestled down into the cool ashes at the edge of the fireplace. Soon they heard the footsteps of the giant. He was climbing up the bamboo ladder to his house. Odon slowly walked inside and sat down in his rocking chair with a giant sigh. But no sooner had he sat down than, bzzz, the mosquito began to fly around his head, landing first in one ear, bzzz, and then in the other ear, bzzz. Odon tried to slap the mosquito, but he only succeeded in hitting himself in the head. Odon was very angry. "Ugh!" he cried as he jumped into bed. He closed the mosquito netting tightly and lay down. "Ouch! What's that? Who's biting me?" Odon kicked and hit, but the bedbug kept on biting. The giant soon found himself wrapped up in the mosquito net, hitting himself again. Odon ran across the room to the fireplace. He wanted to get a burning ember to light a lamp so that he could see what sort of beast was attacking him. But as he bent down to look in the fireplace, the peacock bird began to flap his small wings. Whir, 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 making ashes fly into the giant's eyes. "Oh, my eyes!" Odon ran to the wash basin and plunged his face into the water. Then the crab grabbed his lip and squeezed. "Help!" the giant cried. "My house is haunted!" As Odon ran, screaming toward the door, the eel, the very slippery eel, stretched his body across the threshold. Odon the giant stepped on the eel's tail. Whoops! He flew high up into the air, and then he came down and landed on the ground with a thud that was heard for miles. Odon the giant ran away into the forest as fast as he could, and no one has seen him since.